So here's the thing. I wasn't going to make coffee. And then I remembered that you're supposed to love yourself like you love your friends. And I would never want my friends to not have coffee. So I had to make coffee, which is why the pre-show went a bit longer than usual. But I have coffee now. It is delicious and delightful. Yes. So we can get started. Welcome back. Coffee is the most important meal of the day, especially second and third coffee. So, today, something exciting happens, and that something is we start playing the games that I have not played before, or in a very, very, very long time, or more than once, which will be exciting. Because, believe it or not, these games got easier the further you went, which means that since we're going backwards, they're going to get harder. Phrasing. But let's go ahead and open the game. So, we finished up King's Quest V last week. Brain juice. Oh, the brain juice. Oh, the caffeine is so important for life. So today, we are starting King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. And I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I know I am. I went to a pool party. I got some delicious fresh baked bread from my boss. I played D&D and discovered the DM's trope before she wanted us to, which is always fun. I am winning at life, which is fantastic because I'm about to die a whole lot. Here we go. Also get ready in a serious downgrade in graphics. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did I print that one? Oh, look, I did. Look at me. Alright, so yay, copyright protection. King's Quest on page 7. What is the first word in the first paragraph? Meanwhile. Yay! Why is the music not playing? Yes. There's the music. So, this game takes place exactly like the exact moment at the end of the third one. And like I said, it's a serious step down in graphics. But it's delightfully charming nonetheless. And this would have been done on old school floppy disks. The floppiest of floppy disks. With its very long intro music. Oh, look at that MS Paint style graphic. So, I've played this game once, and I did it while reading along with a walkthrough, because I wanted to check it off the list of things I'd done in my life. I have the guide next to me, and if I get really ridiculously don't know what I'm doing stuck, I'll use it. And I'm gonna try and, like, there are certain things that you have to have done in a batch before you move on to the next thing. So I'm going to, with the return of his long-lost son, Alexander, and the rescue of his daughter, Rosella, from the terrible dragon, old King Graham decides it's time to pass on his adventurer's hat to younger blood. And again, he's gotta use hair dye, because in Game 6, his hair is black again. Yes. He flings the battered hat towards his children while his wife, Queen Valenice, proudly looks on. And the kids run away in horror. The hat arches through the air. Suddenly, King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. Help me! I've decided he sounds like he rasps. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed upon the floor, forgotten. They had really pretty pixelated graphics for these, cutscenes. nothing like starting with the death of a king. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella doesn't read fast enough. "Oh, Father," she sobs, "you are still young. You should have many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father." "Do you really mean that?" a soft voice asks. Rosella looks up but sees no one there. "Who is speaking to me?" "Maybe it's the plot device." "I am," the voice says. "Look in the magic mirror." Bet you guys weren't expecting top-notch voice acting. Rosella sees an image in the mirror. "Who are you?" she queries. Could have just said asks. Yes, the regal duding is very good. And no one expects my fantastic acting. "I am the fairy Genesta. In my land of Tamir there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. But this is no ordinary fruit, for if a person were to eat it, they would find that good health and well-being would be theirs for many years." Rosella is much heartened by this news. "Where is the land of Tamir?" That's an ineffective tree. "And why do you look just like me?" Genesta smiles. "Tamir is very far away, but with my magic I can bring you here." I mean, it's amazing the tree still stands. Rosella senses there is more to the story, but I suppose there are some problems. And yes, these voices are changing with every line. Again, Genesta smiles. "Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain the situation. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first." She needs magic sunscreen. Confused, Rosella says, "I don't know. What if I can't help you or find the tree?" Genesta pleads. "You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. How convenient." Well, I mean, I can either stand here and watch him die. Now the fairy's but a faint glimmer, and her voice barely audible. "If you care for your father, say yes now." And suddenly she's gone. Good emotional manipulation. Yes. Well, no, but it'll, help in the future. Also, steam lobsters, don't boil them. Yes. Aloe's not a tree. The lovely fairy speaks. "I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. The art designers couldn't come up with another design, so I'm just a clone of you." Rosella looks awestruck at the fairy. She is stunningly beautiful, but still there is a certain sadness to her. Finally, Rosella speaks. "I know you would like me to help you in some way, but I don't know how I could help a fairy. It being Pride Month and all, this seems rather rude." Genesta looks sadder than ever. "You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday, as I was strolling through the woods, Lolette, the evil fairy, caught me, and I didn't read fast enough." The fairy sighs. "She yanked it from my neck and raced away, screeching with laughter. Immediately, I felt my powers diminishing and my body weakening. I will die in 24 hours if my talisman is not returned." No, there's bad graphic design. Her twin is actually Prince Alexander. They're fraternal twins. Intently, Genesta looks at Rosella. "Lolette is very evil and will use the talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. Now I feel it will contaminate my whole country. Further, I cannot send you home without my talisman. I kind of fucked up." Rosella is unsure as to what she can do. Meekly she asks, "I want to help you, but how?" "You can do more than you think, Rosella," Genesta assures her. "I believe you will be able to penetrate Lolette's domain." Phrasing. Suddenly, Rosella remembers the tiny tree. "Can you tell me where to find the magic fruit?" Also, a necklace is not part of one's, genetics. Remorsefully, Janesta looks at Rosella. It will not be easy to reach the tree. It grows on a tiny island with a vast swamp on the other side of the great mountains. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how necklaces work. Bravely, fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help you in any way I can, Janesta. How can I find Lolette? Lolette. Whatever the fuck her name is. The beautiful fairy points eastward. Lolatte's castle overlooks Tamir from the great mountains. Also, I have to remember this voice in the future. It will be quite good for certain D&D characters. Janesta looks weaker as she says, There is not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it will be difficult for me to fly home again. It's a shame I can't just camp here at being a beach and all. One thing I must do for you, though. I shall disguise you as a peasant girl, so as not to attract attention. Thank you, Janesta, I think, Rosella stammers, because this seems like a terrible use of what limited magic we have. But it is a nice shade to match my skin tone. It will be better for you, the fairy says. Well, I must be off while I can still fly. I know you can do it. Goodbye. Good luck. Find the MacGuffin. Okay. And that's the beginning of the game. Nope, still in cutscene land. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. Cool. So, fun fact. This game, like the other games, have multiple endings. This is actually the first of the King's Quest games to have multiple endings. You can defeat Lolate, get the talisman, return it to Janesta, and return to Daventry, all without getting the fruit. And then your father still dies. So the first thing we're going to do is get the fruit. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't want to go step by step through the walkthrough, because that's, I don't know, kind of defeats the purpose. But I want to make sure I don't fuck up too badly. So I've got it by me. I know there are certain things you must do before you move on to other things. I also know that this game has a built-in clock. So I have to, keep an eye on that. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to, this is, old school in the sense that it's not point and click. It's all with the keypads, the directional keys and typing to get things done. So I know there are certain things you have to do in batches. So I'm going to try and reference that, but not follow along too much unless I get super stuck. But let's see what happens. Ah, these are all of the, okay, shit, I should have done this beforehand. Well, alright. That's fine, cancel, alright, so, no, alright, look. A river coming from the east spills into the blue ocean before you. A lonely beach edges the ocean from atop the bluff. A lovely meadow stretches eastwards. Cold river carves its way through the lush, flowery meadow. Can I cross this river? I can. Okay, well, that's good to know. And then what are my options up here? Pause, inventory, Control P, Control I, and F3. Let's go a bit faster. Okay. Okay, and that's too fast. Alright, and then inventory. Sorry, I muted myself. I muted everything. Oh no, I'm good at this. I was talking. Yes. Sorry, I was talking that entire time. Yeah, we'll get the unicorn later. Thank you for informing me the fact that I was muted. That was not intentional. That was user error. Okay, so... that's not something I can do yet. Aw, you think my voice is beautiful. That's sweet. We're gonna rewrite this to got ball. I need to find a frog now, I think, because like most of these games, it plays fast and loose with fairy tales. And since there was a gold ball, that implies... Let me move this over here so I can see it while I play. That there is a frog you would give it to. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. No, don't be like that. That's awful. There we go. That I can live with. Anyway, sorry, because I had to minimize out of the game in order to see and fix the hotkeys problem. I'm now playing out of my OBS window and not the game window, so I just want to move chat over so I can see what you lovely people are saying to me. So that's the fisherman's house. Oh, I don't have what you need yet. I do like her march, though. It's not like, it's very much, we are on a mission, we have things to do, let's go do these things. This is serious business. Well, oops, that was intentional, though, so that's okay. Although there is definitely a point in the game where you're going to get used to that sound, because at some point we get swallowed by a whale. I don't have what I need for that yet. And in doing so, you have to climb back out its tongue, and it's very difficult. Where's the fucking frog? Is he north of the bridge? Maybe he's north of the bridge. Aha! Look. Numerous water lilies float serenely upon the lovely little pond nestled in these woods. Atop one of the bigger lily pads, you notice a rather large frog. Look. Frog. Large frog stares back at you with big, bulging eyes. Talk, frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Fair enough. Ah, balls. Give frog ball. Give frog ball. There we go. You accidentally dropped the golden ball into the pond. Yes, phrasing. From atop a lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water and disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, yes, your lost ball in its mouth. It seems as if the frog is kindly returning your ball to you. Kiss, frog. Okay. Don't move the screen. There we go. Pick up frog. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hands. It stares at you with its big, bulgy eyes and wobbles its throat. Kiss frog. You look at the frog's green lips. Good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. He's a prince! Imagine that. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into a handsome prince. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. You blanch a bit at that remark, but say nothing. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses the little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. Can I take the ball back? Take ball. You can. Save. Got crown. Okay. We need that to get through the waterfall. Look. Bird. Alright. I need... Oh, fuck. I didn't see the ogre. Okay, you're caught. The terrible ogre grabs you by the braids and drags you off to an untimely end. Dinner will definitely be on you tonight. Cool, so I'm dead. It's a good thing. Again, like, the further back we go, the more important it is to save early, save often. So, restore. What if we go over from here? Alright, so this is the graveyard. It's very important later. Let me start reading these. Look. Stone. Here lies the body of Marianne Louder. She burst while drinking a Seidlitz powder. Called from this world to her heavenly rest, she should have waited till it effervesced. Alright. Because we need to put some ghosts to rest in a bit. Read stone. And I need to figure out where they are. Dr. I let some. When people ill, they come to I. I physics bleeds and sweats them. Sometimes they live, sometimes they die. What's that to I? I let some. Ha ha ha. Always wait for effervescence. Yes, indeed. I am going to look up one thing. And that thing is how long I have until night falls in real life. It's a great cemetery. Like, a good part of the game. But I need to know for my own sense of mind how long I have to dick around. King's Quest 4. Time limit. Yes, but how long do I have? Googling. Oh, that's right, I have to find... So it's at 9 p.m. The nightfall of the game happens either at 9 p.m. or at a certain point in the plot. Okay. So I need to go and... I need to find a clock, and a clock will tell me what time it is. Look. Stone. Not stong. Stong's not a word. Here lies Newberry Will. His life was finished 'cause he took ill, but none'll miss him. He should have been wiser. 'Tis his own fault for being such a miser. So the miser is important. It's good to know. So that's the miser. That's the doctor. Look. Stone. Lord Coningsby sleepeth here in peace, an honorable man, a valiant soldier. He served his country well. So we have a soldier and a lord. I plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on the spot may boast your life. Shrubs must wither, and all earth must rot. Shrubs may revive, but you think heaven will not. Fucking harsh. Alright, so if we come here at night without a certain scarab, a bunch of Zambos pop up and we die. But let's enter. Let's be nice. Let's knock. Knock. Door. With trepidation, you rap on the door. Not surprisingly, nobody answers. Open door. Look. Clock. Not cock. We're not looking at a cock. An old grandfather clock. Zamboni, boo! Sits in the corner with each swing with its pendulum. Time relentlessly marches on. Look, time? Time is 8:23 a.m. Okay, so we should have plenty of time because we've got 12 in-game hours to do what we need to do. Save. You're funny. So funny. Ha ha ha. Look. Considering the disarray of the rest of the house, the parlor looks in relatively good order. However, the fireplace is cold and unused, the bookshelves are almost bare, and the old furnishings are dusty. Look. Bookshelf. You examine the few remaining books on the bookshelves. Only one catches your attention. It is entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Take Shakespeare. You remove the Shakespeare book from the shelf and carry it with you. Ooh, I guess that's the you did something music. Look. Fireplace. Fireplace hasn't been used in years. Look. Picture. An interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice that her eyes seem to stare at the left wall of the parlor. Look. Wall. You examine the left wall very closely and notice a little latch. Pull latch. You flip the latch in the wall and behold, you have discovered a secret door. Nice. Save. Got door. Take shovel. What do you mean I'm not close enough? It's right here. Take shovel. That's not a word. Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind the sound of my clacking on the keyboard, because that's a large part of this game. Okay. Save. Stairs. Suck. Part 1. So here's the thing. I like the clicky clicks too. It makes me think of my mom. Staircases in this game are the devil because none of them have railings, because railings don't exist in Tamir, and if you fall off of the side of them, you almost always die. And it becomes much more obnoxious later in the game. Because, like, what even is this? What is this optic? Like, how can you even tell where anything is? So, I'm going to do things carefully. And I'd show you the death animatic for falling down the stairs. But I can almost guarantee you, you're going to see plenty of it later in the game. Where am I? What is happening? Thank you. Oh, you kidding me? And the directions are reversed. Oh, bite me. Who did this to you? You. Sorry for the screaming. Because, you know, this is easy to tell what the hell you're doing and where you are in space. God damn it. She goes splat. Can I die from walking too far? I cannot die. I cannot walk too close to the edge on the outside. So that's how we're going to do this. We're going to be all the way on the outside. There we go. Okay, look. The dusty old pipe organ sits in the center of the tower room. How the fuck did they get that up here? Coffee's dead. Play organ. Look organ. Play organ. Oh my god, sit at organ. Move bench. Sit on bench. Move to the inside of the... Oh, okay. Sit. Play organ. At least that's a skill she has. Ellen, what What's stopping you from having a cafecito? I just saw your message that you sent me. What a virtuoso you are. Well, I mean, that sounds like a personal choice. I'm a virtuoso. There's definitely something I'm supposed to be doing up here with this thing. Hold, please. Yeah, do it. Have a coffee. Live life. You're Cuban. I think you should have a cafecito if you want some. I'm not going to stop you. I'm an enabler, remember? I wouldn't be a very good enabler if I wasn't enabling you to do things you want to do. I know, was I supposed to do something else with this organ? No, that's all I do for now. Okay. Enabler, stand. I will enable to the end of time. Mihihi. Save. Alright, now we go down the awful stairs. Yeah. And unfortunately, you can't just take the direct route, which would be just falling down the stairs. Or you can, but only once, and then the game's over. Although I think, hold on, I need to... Can you do it from up here? Or do you die from up there? No, yes, that fall kills you. Cool. Fantastic. God damn it. I didn't mean to do that one on purpose. So welcome to most of the game, me falling off of tall things and dying because I, Brianna Capps, am incredibly impatient. Okay. Save. Stairs still suck. Alright, so we did that. I don't think there's anything else for me here right now. I don't think I can do anything else here. Time 8:37. Alright, so that took like no time at all. I've got plenty of time to play things in this game. What is it specifically I need to have before I move on to the next part? I know I need to find a board. Here we go. Quick list. Alright, those are the things I need to do first. Yeah, okay. So what I've got next to me is basically a checklist of how to get all the points in the game. And I'm going to kind of use that as a guide. Mausoleum comes later. Very later. Look. Stone. Read. Stone. Betty Cowden. Here lieth the body of Betty Cowden, who would live longer, but she cowden. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. That's very sad. What's up? I need an axe for there. That I do remember. Let's go a bit faster as we move around. Nope. And I really hope she pops out the other side. There she is. Ooh, I think that's the house I need. Either that or it's the house I don't need and that's going to kill me. Let's find out together which one. This is possibly knock. I think this is the ogre's house. You cautiously tap at the door, but are greeted only with the vicious barking from the other side. That's the ogre's house? Open door? Okay. Pretty sure that's the ogre's house. We don't want to deal with him right now. Some point Cupid will show up here, but he's not here yet. At some point a minstrel will show up and I give him the book. I need to find the dwarves' house. Because we need more fairy tales. Here it is. Look. You have come upon a cute little houseboat right into a huge tree. An old water wheel attached to the house goes unused besides the little river that flows gently before the house. Let's go break and enter. Knock. Door. You knock loudly on the small door. No one answers. Open door. Also, just like the change in graphics of going from this to 5 must have been mind-boggling. This is the main room to the Seven Dwarfs' cozy tree house. What a mess it is. Clean house. Pretty music. Or, you know, pretty 8-bit music. You know, this is possible that this was like the first computer game with a female protagonist. I can't quote me on that, but that sounds correct. But I do. I like her arm swing in her walk cycle. It's very much, we have shit to do. I don't have time to look all pretty. Which is about as opposite from the Roselle in the 7th game as you can get. You watch quietly as the dwarves file in one by one, get a bowl of soup, and take a seat at the table. You know, the table you just cleaned. I would lose my ever-loving mind if I came home and found some strange person in it cleaning my fucking house. I think I would just murder them. I would murder them. The dwarf must really be hungry. He's getting 2 bowls of soup. The 7 dwarves seem very pleased that you tidied their messy home. One politely asks your name. You tell him, and he cordially invites you to sit down with them and eat the bowl of soup he got for you. How polite! You seat yourself at the table and begin to eat the surprisingly delicious soup. 'Cause, you know, nothing says soup like 9 o'clock in the morning. Cool. This is nice. Some other background music would be appreciated for this cutscene. Can I do... Oh, I can. Talk. You politely talk to the dwarf nearest you. Where are you from, Rosella? He asks. You tell him Daventry. The dwarf thinks for a moment. Never heard of it. Ask... Am I supposed to be doing something with them? Hold on, because this is a time-sensitive thing. If I fuck it up, that's it. So, real quick... Nope, wrong game. Alright, so I do need to keep talking to them. Ask about work. Talk. Again, you engage in conversation. Is Daventry far from Tamir, the dwarves wonder. Very far, you tell them. How did you get here, they ask. As you don't want to get into specifics, you tell them by sea. That answer seems to satisfy them as they return to their eating. You speak to the nearest dwarf again. He wonders why you are here in Tamir. You explain that you are in service of Genesta, the good fairy, who wishes to regain her magical talisman from the clutches of Lalat, the bad fairy. Well, young lady, the dwarf states, I don't envy you. You're much braver than I am dealing with that evil fairy. Talk. You attempt conversation another time, but the dwarves tell you they must hurry and finish their soup, as they need to get back to work before dark. Okay. And it is, 9:30 in the morning. Time? Okay, I can only do that in the haunted house. Cool. Nope. Okay. It's time for the little men to go back to the mine. Goodbye, and thanks for the soup, you call as they take their leave. And they just kind of leave you in your home. In their home. Alright, I guess we'll clean up. You finished your soup also. It was the best soup you've ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. Clean. Phew, I hope that's the last of it. Look. Table. Look. Pouch. There's a blue pouch in the center of the table. Take. Pouch. Look. Pouch. Diamond pouch. Alright, so let's try. Hell yeah, I'm making cafecito. Let's find them. Let's save. Cancel. Let's make a new one. Got pouch. Can I swim across this? I can walk across it. Alright, where is not there? Ooh, look. Bird. Look. Worm. Take worm. Haha, I need that for later. That's a thing you just kind of happened upon. Save. Got worm. Alright, let's see if I can find this mine. And return the diamonds. I bet this is it. Oops. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. We will go slower. I'm getting awfully tired of this. There we go. Talk. Dwarves. Swim over there to the give pouch to dwarves. Give pouch. Use pouch. Use pouch on dwarves. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm supposed to give it to him, aren't I? Oh, okay, I need to find a different dwarf. Oops. I need to give this to the head dwarf. Yeah. Get up! You fell like 3 inches. Give pouch. Give pouch. Being an honest person, you offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. His gruff exterior softens a bit. Nah, you can keep it, he says. We got plenty here. We also got an extra lantern we ain't using. Here, go ahead and take it. The dwarf gruffness returns and he says, now skedaddle on out of here. Alright. So we got the lantern. And we still have a patch of diamonds, which is useful for later. So save. Got lantern. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, so... Alright, I think I need to do just a couple more things before we go to get the fruit. I need to wander around and find a minstrel. Yeah. Yeah, that's an ogre. We stay away from them for now until we have a chance to rob them. Alright. Where is a minstrel? A minstrel, my kingdom for a minstrel. Let's go up. Let's continue to... That's the unicorn again. Look, meadow. A pretty meadow. Pick flower? It would waste your precious time to stop and pick flowers. Says you. Ah, look. A sparkling white sand beach, edges of vast, turning the east you see a lush flower. Look. Minstrel. Minstrel. Nope. Look. Minstrel. God damn it. How about you put all of the letters in that I actually type? Look. Lute player. Look. Musician. Talk. Fuck. You say hello to the minstrel who looks at you in surprise. Well, what do we have here? He asks. You introduce yourself as Rosella. Hello, Rosella, the minstrel says. Let me play for you one of my favorite tunes, and he begins to play an old ballad. Unfortunately, it appears that his music skills are quite limited as he plucks and pings his way through an otherwise beautiful song. Give book. Let's try again. You unthinkingly speak to the minstrel again, who immediately begins playing another bad rendition of a favorite oldie but goodie. Give book. I am right here. Give book. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it and begins to read aloud, first hesitantly, then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. It's all about finding your medium, people. Suddenly he stops and looks at you. This is wonderful, he exclaims. This gives me a new lease on life. No longer am I a mere minstrel. Now I will become a famous actor. The worst thing one could be. To be or not to be. How's that? He then gives you his lute, bids you farewell, and wanders off to stardom. I've made a monster. An actor, yes. A thespian, if you will. So, we now have a lute. Got lute. Ah, I hate theater and theater people. Me too. Actually, most theater people... Nope, that's a lie. I hate theater and theater people. He forever shall use that overacting actor voice. Oh, hey, Cupid. We need him. Or more specifically, we need his bow. Take... Oh, I need to get out of the water first. I love a good overacting actor voice. Says the MFA holding it. Yes, exactly. Says the stage manager and the props designer. Yes, clearly we are the worst of the theatery people. Take bow. I'm on top of it. Take bow. There we go. Alright, let me lower this speed just a touch. And since that's a bit of a random occurrence... Let's save. Hey, you did just fine acting in my acting scene where I asked you to play a character that was or a directing scene where you played a character that was basically yourself. You did a great job in that. Dionysus accepts your sarcasm, but you are not forgiven. Dionysus loves my sarcasm, alright? So we're at the point of the game where I need to wander around until I find Pan. Or die, whichever happens first. We've only come across him like 3 times. Ah, fuck. Something popped up on my screen and I missed that. Did I die? I just died. God damn it. Go away, things popping up in front of my screen. I think that I saw him down last time we ran across him, but I need his flutes. I need his, god damn it, pan flutes. And now my watch is yelling at me. God, all of my electronics are so fucking needy. Let me tell you what. Show up. Show up. Let me go check the time. Look, a crow. Hot. Open door. Time. Alright. It's 9:19 a.m. Alright, this game gives you plenty of time to do all the shit you need to do. That's very nice, because in the third game, it kind of just doesn't. Yeah! Sorry. We can leave offerings at his altar, aka the bar. Dionysus does love a good bar offering. I got caught by the ogre. Again. He just popped right the fuck out of nowhere, didn't he? Alright, where are you, Pan? There's the unicorn again. Sometimes he's here. Maybe if I just leave and come back a whole bunch, he'll show up. Nope. Frog. That's an ogre screen. At least I found the worm, and that can sometimes be a pain, so I'll take that win. And the minstrel showed up pretty quickly, so I'll take that win. That's the mine. That's the ogre's house, which we'll have fun in later as I try not to get killed. This is where the worm was. This is death. This is death. Let me guess, if I go up there's more death. No, not yet. There's a river. So in case you couldn't tell, this game loops. If you go all the way north, eventually you'll be south. Alright, so we're not ready to do that yet. But it's good to know that that's the screen that's on, right by this. Okay. What's this tombstone? Read stone. Reader, here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. One, I cannot speak, the rest you may weep will smite my breast, grief preventing, and this stone too small to be written on. Only this, a little boy, Willie in Abram's bosom laid. Okay. That kind of rhymed, and then they just kind of gave up with those last two lines. And then what's this? Read cross? Read stone. Look cross. Look stone. That's alright. Okay, go have a phone call. How dare you have a life outside of my streams? Nope, that's death. More death. Fuck. Yeah. I think in there is the witchiness thing. Oh my god, where are you, Pan? There you are, look. Pan. See a lively creature who is at the same time both man and goat. He is a satyr, and his name is Pan. He seems to be greatly enjoying his flute music. Play lute. Pan has ceased his dancing and now looks at you and the lute curiously. Give Pan lute. And you couldn't just walk up to him on your own. Give Pan lute. Okay, Pan gracefully accepts your gifts of the lute, and in return he gives you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. And so I think that that's everything I need for this first bit. Yes, so I should have everything I need to go and get the magic fruit that will save my father, because it's do that now or risk just forgetting it entirely. And saving this land, but having my father die. Inventory, control I. Alright, so I have the silver flute, the diamond pouch, the unlit lantern, the gold ball, the small crown, cupid's bow, the shovel, and the worm. So, let's go to the waterfall. Is everything okay there? Did my stream die? No, it's... No, okay. Looked like it did there for a second, but no, it seems like things are okay. I'm still live on OBS. I'll feel better when I see that moving. Excuse me as I wander in circles as I check to make sure if the stream is catching up in real time with my gameplay. Yes, okay. God damn it, where's the waterfall? There it is. Put on crown. And now I'm a frog. And now as a frog I can go behind the waterfall. Because what good is a waterfall in a video game if there are nothing behind it? You know, it's completely useless. Save. Alright, let's make a new one. Behind waterfall. Okay, look. What's this? Why, it's a cave behind the waterfall. You see an old board laying by the entrance. Take board. Take board. Alright. Just discovered 5 mutant... What the fuck is a mutant jelly bean? Light lantern. Using a flint attached to the oil lantern, you light it. The lantern burns with a bright glow. So, the trick here is there's a troll in this cave. I'm going to save behind the waterfall as a good reset for this area. Stay away, troll. And if I get caught, I know that that's a good one to save to, or to restore to. Look, the cave is very dark. Try as you might, you cannot peer through the darkness. Alright, so I guess we just try to not die. Yeah, troll. Troll. Troll! No! Fuck. I was caught by the vicious troll. Ah, those are mutant jelly beans. I would say deformed, but mutant works as well. Jelly beans with birth defects. Fate be what it may, you are dragged off to meet it. Alright, let's be eaten by a troll. Horrible humor. Well, maybe they just need to go to a special school, you know? Jelly Bean X. Run away, run away. No, okay. Let's try going. So from what I remember, I need to like get catty cornered to here. So let's try going this way instead. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. God damn it. There's gonna be a lot if this isn't there. Next time, be more careful. Next time, Gadget. Next time. Alright, so the troll seems to not be in here. Is there anything to see? Look, the cave is very dark. Nope, okay. Because I need to be down here. Alright. That's a wall. Look. Very dark. I think the exit's this way. There we go. Look, there's the exit. It's dark. You see an opening in the distance. Mister, there's the exit. Ah, fuck. Really? How the hell? Oh my god. A chasm. You suck, Roberta Williams. Man, fuck this noise. Well, Princess Rosella shouldn't have chosen to be human so she could get dark vision. I mean, true, but who knows? Maybe this is a magical darkness. And if it's a magical darkness, dark vision's not going to do fucking shit. But yes, next time, Rosella, choose a better species. Okay. Let's try this again. Use board. Put board over chasm. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know where the fucking edge is? Look, chasm. You tell me. Put board over chasm. Not bard. Leave the bard out of this. Yes, that's how you use the board. Swing up blindly in front to hit things. Put board over chasm. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking die. Put board over chasm. Well, at least now I know where it is. There it is. Yay! Feeling in the dark, you managed to place the board across the crevice. Now, can you cross it safely? Probably not. Feeling in the dark again, you managed to pick up the board, but I didn't cross the chasm yet. What the fuck? Okay. There we go. Save. Over chasm. Woohoo, we get to do that in reverse. Reverse, reverse. And then you leave, and then you leave. And then you leave. Put out lantern. I can spell. Crawl. I'm not close enough to crawl? Okay. So usually you don't have to be close to something to crawl. Okay, we made it out of the cave. We're almost at the fruit. I'm gonna stop today's stream after we get the fruit, just because this game is emotionally exhausting and I want to get back to crocheting my blanket, which is coming up very pretty. I've posted a picture on Instagram if anyone wants to see it. Look, from here, a huge muddy swamp spreads eastward. Large moss-covered swamp trees. The lantern puts out, scandalous, I know. Large moss-covered swamp trees tower overhead while grass tufts and reedy plants, poke up from the mire. You can hear the many chirpings and croakings of unseen swamp creatures. I can save over this one. Yes. Do I die walking through the swamp? Yes. Yes, I do. Don't you know that some swamps are quagmires that will suck you under as you take your last breath? You contemplate this final information. Thanks, game. Jump? Is this what I'm supposed to jump across? I am supposed to jump across. Jump. Jump. Not junt. Jump. 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 Wee, isn't this fun, exciting, invigorating gameplay? Isn't this just the best? Also, if I were to jump this much in real life, my knees would shatter. Look. You see a small island in the middle of the huge swamp. Upon the island grows a scrawny little tree. A large glistening fruit hangs from a small branch. Unfortunately, a huge cobra protects it. You know how we deal with cobras? We play music at them. Play flute. Nervously, you raise the flute to your mouth and begin to play a melodic tune. She sure is impressive. She can play the pipe organs, she can play a flute and the lute. Those are three very different instruments. Play a melodic tune to the big cobra, who begins to sway with the music. Soon the snake is mesmerized by it and falls into a hypnotic trance. Jump. Let's finish crossing this and hope this snake stays in a hypnotic trance, because if not, gonna have to do that again. Use board. Put board over swamp. That's what I thought would happen. Play flute. Yes, save. Charmed snake. Don't fall. Take fruit. Okay. Ah, fuck. And then we died. Yes, yes, yes. Are you kidding me? Oh, bite me. Yeah, we'll get back outside the cave, and then that's the first of, like, the 4 parts of the game that there are. Yeah, and then we'll call it a stream. What the fuck? I walked in a straight line, something I am incapable of doing in my actual life, so I try and do it as much in video games as possible to enjoy the feeling of walking in a straight fucking line. Are you kidding me? It's okay. Everything's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Ah, Bajewski! That one was completely on me. My fingers hit the wrong buttons. Jesus fucking Christ, you didn't even get to respawn before falling in. The game is broken. Also, I'm terrible at video games. Welcome to my existence. Fucking fruit. Take board. Jump. More invigorating gameplay. What? Computer, you keep doing things, and I'm not a huge fan of that. What? Everything seems fine. My computer's trying to tell me it's not overheated. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Jump. Feels warm though, but no, my internal fans are saying it's still at a safe 66 degrees. And is this not... Where's my gameplay? Alright, there's my gameplay. Jump. What the fuck? Hello? What is happening here? There's something happening here. What it is isn't exactly clear. But my game seems to be freaking the fuck out. What? I don't understand. There we go. Okay. That was intentional because I was getting 0 response from the game, so I just pressed a button. That's fine. I actually did do that on purpose. Yeah, okay. Because I couldn't tell where anything was. Jump. 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 That was really weird, though. Too many things at once. Jump. 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 Clearly, height of gaming design. I mean, I get what they were going for, but, like, couldn't it have just automatically done some of this once you type the command in? Okay. Save. Fucking fruit. So the troll is still a player in this. Alright, let's try and do this again. In reverse this time. Alright, don't fall in the chasm. It was like here. Oh, cool. Feeling in the dark again, you managed to make the board. Yay! Save. Now, can I get back through? No troll yet. Can I make it through 2 more screens without dealing with a fucking troll? Am I that lucky? Probably not. Ah! Nope. I was caught by the vicious troll, and fate has to be what it is, I guess. It's alright. We'll try again, and again, and again. Because that's how video games work. Hey, look at that. Save. One more screen. Another screen to get to the end. Hey Helen, the stream's almost over now. Thankfully, I don't sing on pitch, so I won't get copy striked by this. I'm so glad your cafecito is fantastic. Yay! Okay, save. You missed plot. We made it through the vicious troll, and then we got the fruit, and we died in a swamp a bunch, and my computer freaked out. Alright, part 1, actually, let me cancel that, and let's, really, is that how saving things work? I'm so glad your cafecito is good, by the way, that's very important. Out of the cave. Alright, I've been going for, and I did get the fruit. I had to hear about Bill's plot. Is this a lighting plot, or is this a plot for world domination? Because, like, Bill's not interesting enough for world domination. Yes, I have a silver flute, a diamond pouch. Thank you, it really is. The lantern is lit AF. Still have the gold ball, the small crown which turned me into a frog, Cupid's bow, which I used to make the unicorn love me, I think. A worm, which I used to go fishing. A board. The plot twist in his life. Both is good. I will have to call you after this, because I need more information than that. And then the magic fruit. You can actually eat the magic fruit, but if you eat the magic fruit, once again, your father dies. So, I don't know. Do you want a nice sweet treat, or do you want a father? Honestly, sometimes I'm not sure myself. But, that being said, we're going to do one final save out of the cave. And quit. Do you really want to quit? I really, really do. So, thanks, guys. This has been fun. I do a lot of fun streaming. Worm, in case you get hungry. Oh my god. I mean, it's Bill. How interesting could it possibly be? Yes, the worm is in case you get hungry. I'm sure Bill's fine. But yeah, so that's kind of all I got for today. Be back tomorrow. We might finish this game tomorrow. Might not. Worm, in case you get lonely. It's the littlest worm. He's gonna get stuck inside my soda straw. And then he'll die in my stomach acid, because that's how children's songs go. Unless, they have different versions based off of which part of the country you grew up in, because that's also how children camp songs go. But in this version I grew up with, the littlest worm you ever saw got stuck inside your soda straw, and then you drink out of the straw, and the worm is in your stomach, and that's how it ends. He was my pal, he was my friend, but now he's gone and that's the end. That would totally be okay. Dying in tequila? Mwah, good choice. But, I'm gonna call it there. I'll be back again tomorrow at 2. This is a great way to spend my afternoons after work. I really do enjoy it. But I've got a book to read, I've got a blanket to make, and I think I have some barbecue wings I have to make. How could it end that way? What a monster would write that? I mean, it's like the little green frog who goes split splat. Yeah, yeah. No, split splat went the little green frog one day, split splat went the little green frog, because he gets hit by a car, and the frog didn't go anymore because he got licked up by a dog. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's it, I'm done.